Hello friends. Now in this video we will discuss the important questions on trigonometric functions. Okay. या व्हिडिओ मध्ये मी सेक्शन A कन्सिडर करणार आहे. Now let us start. Trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions हे चॅप्टर एकूण 10 मार्क्सला विचारलं जातं बोर्डच्या एक्झाम मध्ये. Section A. We will discuss on the section A. Okay. First question here. In triangle ABC, AC into cos B minus BC into cos A, and that's equals to. The first option is A square minus B square. Second is B square minus C square. C square minus A square. And the last is A square minus B square minus C square. Now here we'll substitute the value of cos of B and cos of A in this expression, and then we will get the answer. What is your first? That is AC. If I write here AC, cos of B means what here? C square plus A square minus B square, and this divided by 2 times CA. Okay, minus BC into cos of A. B square plus C square minus A square, and this divided by 2 times BC. Here AC get cancelled, BC will get cancelled, and you will get here C square plus A square minus B square. इथे ब्रॅकेटच्या वेळी ते मायनस आहे ने B square C square आणि minus A square साइन चेंज होईल. Therefore it will become minus B square minus C square and plus A square, and this whole divided by, now plus C square minus C square get cancelled. Next minus B square and minus B square, minus 2 times B square, and A square plus A square, you will get here 2 times A square. Therefore here 2 times A square minus 2 times B square, and this divided by 2, and hence you will get answer A square minus B square. Okay. Therefore the option A is a correct one. Now the next question. Find the principal value of cos inverse of root 3 by 2. Now here, to find out the principal value, cos inverse of its values lies between 0 to pi, and that's why here the principal branch of cos inverse of x is 0 to pi. Cos inverse of root 3 by 2 is equals to alpha, like where alpha lies between 0 to pi or equal to 0 equal to pi. Therefore cos of alpha is equals to root 3 by 2, but cos of alpha root 3 by 2 कुठल्या अँगल साठी असते, तर it's for the pi by 6, and hence alpha is equals to pi by 6. Therefore the principal value of cos inverse of root 3 by 2 is pi by 6. Okay. Now next. Cos of tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 upon 2 is equals to. Now here we will apply the formula tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. Okay. Therefore here tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 upon 2. That is the tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y, and that is equals to tan inverse of x plus y, means what? 1 by 3 plus 1 upon 2 upon 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 upon 2. Okay, and this equals to tan inverse of, if we simplify this, that is a 2, 1 into 2, 1 into 3, then you will get here 5 by 6, and this whole divided by 1 minus 1 by 6 means what? Here you will have again 5 by 6, and that is equals to tan inverse of 1, and tan inverse of 1 is equals to 5 by 4, and therefore the cos of the value of cos of tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus 1 upon 2, tan inverse of 1 upon 2, its value is a 5 by 4, and that is equals to 1 upon 2, and hence the option A is a correct one. Okay. Now the next, find the value of sine inverse of sine of 5 pi by 3. Now here we must know this range sine inverse, which lies between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Let sine inverse of sine of 5 pi by 3, that's equals to alpha, where alpha lies between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Sine inverse of sine of 5 pi by 3 is equals to alpha. Therefore, sine of alpha is equals to 5 pi by 3. But this alpha, that is a 5 pi by 3, does not lie in minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Therefore, 5 pi by 3 can be written as 2 pi minus pi by 3. And if we simplify this, then you will get like this. Okay. Therefore, now the sine of alpha is equals to, okay, this sine of alpha is equals to sine of 2 pi minus pi by 3. And there is one more result. What is that result? Sine of 2 pi minus theta is equals to minus sine theta. And using this result, we have minus sine of pi by 3. Again, sine of minus sine theta is equals to sine of minus theta. Okay. And therefore, sine of minus pi by 3. And hence, this alpha is equals to minus pi by 3, and which lies between minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. And hence, the value of sine inverse of sine of 5 pi by 3 is a minus pi by 3. Now the next, if polar coordinates of point P are root 2, 7 pi by 4, then the Cartesian coordinate of P are. Okay. To find out the Cartesian coordinate, we have the formula. Okay. That is x is equals to r cos of theta and y is equals to r sin theta. Okay. Therefore, x is equals to r means what? Root 2 cos of 7 pi by 4, and y is equals to r means what? Here the root 2 sin of 7 pi by 4. Okay. Now here is 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4, it lies in the fourth quadrant. We can also write the answer of this question. Means what? This theta is in fourth quadrant where x is positive, y is negative, and hence the option A is a correct one. But we will write here, instead of doing that, x is equals to root 2 cos of 2 pi minus pi by 4, and y is equals to root 2 sine of 2 pi minus pi by 4. Now the sine of 2 pi minus theta, then here is a root 2 cos of pi by 4. And for the y coordinate, sine of 2 pi minus pi by 4. Then you have here y is equals to minus root 2 sine of pi by 4. Now sine pi by 4 means what? 1 by root 2 cos pi by 4, 1 by root 2. If I write here 1 by root 2 for the value of cos of pi by 4, this root 2 get cancelled and you will get x is equals to 1. And what about the y here? Y is root 2 sine of pi by 4 is again 1 upon root 2, and therefore y is equals to minus 1, and hence the coordinates is x is positive and y is a negative, where this happen for this option A. म्हणून डायरेक्टली ओरली देखील आपल्याला हे आन्सर लिहिता येऊ शकते. आणखी 7 पाय बाय 4 हा फोर्थ क्वाड्रंट मध्ये जातो. इन फोर्थ क्वाड्रंट x is positive, y is negative. कुठल्या ऑप्शनला आहे? It's only for the option A. Okay. Next. Find the principal value of sine inverse of minus 1 upon 2. Okay. Now again the हा चार्ट तुम्हाला माहिती पाहिजे. या sine inverse च्या principal values lies between minus pi by 2 and the plus pi by 2, and therefore again the principal value branch of sine inverse of x is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Let sine inverse of minus 1 upon 2 is equals to alpha, where alpha lies between minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. Therefore sine of alpha is equals to minus 1 upon 2. But 1 upon 2 value is sine च्या कुठल्या अँगल साठी असते? It's a sine of pi by 6. Again sine of minus theta is equals to minus sine theta, and hence we can write here alpha is equals to minus pi by 6, and hence the principal value of sine inverse of minus 1 upon 2 is minus pi by 6. Okay. Now the next. If in triangle ABC, C square plus A square minus B square is equals to AC, then what about the angle B? Angle B ची value आपल्याला find out करायची आहे. Now see this here. Cos of B is equals to C square plus A square minus B square upon 2CA. But what is the value of C square plus A square minus B square? It's a AC. That is AC upon AC, and that's equals to 1 upon 2. Cos of B is equals to 1 upon 2. Therefore, this B is nothing but pi by 3. Cos च्या कुठल्या अँगलची व्हॅल्यू 1 upon 2 येते? तर cos 60 means what? Pi by 3. And hence, angle B is equals to pi by 3. And therefore, the option B is correct one. Now the next. Find the principal value of cot inverse of minus 1 upon root 3. Okay. Again, the principal branch of cot inverse is lies between 0 to pi. Okay. माहिती पाहिजे तुम्हाला cot साठी. Therefore, here the principal value branch of cot inverse of x lies between 0 to pi. And now let cot inverse of minus 1 by root 3 is equals to alpha. Alpha lies between 0 to pi. Therefore, cot of alpha is equals to minus 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 cotच्या कुठल्या अँगलची व्हॅल्यू असते? That is the cot of pi by 3. Again, we can absorb this negative sign by using this result. Minus cot theta is equals to cot of pi by theta. And therefore, minus cot of pi by 3 can be written as cot of pi minus pi by 3. Again, if we simplify this, then what you will get? 3 pi minus pi, then you will get 2 pi by 3. And this 2 pi by 3 lies between 0 to pi. And hence, the principal value of cot inverse of minus 1 by root 3 is 2 pi by 3. And this is the answer. Now, the next, tan inverse of 1 upon 2 plus tan inverse of 1 by 3, and that's equals to, then here we apply the formula, tan inverse of 1 upon 2 plus tan inverse of 1 by 3, and that's equals to tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is equals to tan inverse of in bracket x plus y means what? 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 upon 1 minus 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 3. Okay, and that's equals to here tan inverse of, अरे simplify करणार आपण, that is that 1 into 3, 1 into 2, then you will get here 5 by 6 to the numerator, and in denominator ला देखील किती आहे ना, तर 5 by 6, 5 by 6, 5 by 6 get cancelled, and then here tan inverse of 1, but tan inverse of 1 is equals to 5 by 4, and therefore the option D is a correct one. Now, next, the principal solution of equation cot of theta is equals to root 3. Okay, cot of theta is equals to root 3. आता कॉटच्या कुठल्या अँगलची व्हॅल्यू रूट 3 असते ते आपण फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल बघणार. अँड कॉट इज पॉझिटिव्ह इन फर्स्ट and the third quadrant. Okay, therefore it can be written as cot of theta is equals to root 3, and that is equals to cot of pi by 6. Okay, cot of pi by 6, and this is equals to cot of pi plus pi by 6, and this equals to cot of 7 pi by 6, and hence we have the two values. One is a pi by 6 and another is a 7 pi by 6. There is a 7 pi by 6. Now pi by 6 and 7 pi by 6, कुठला option आहे? That is the option A is a correct one. Now the next, in triangle ABC, A is equals to 2. Okay, B is equals to 3. Sine of A is equals to 2 by 3. Then find B. Okay. Now by the sine rule, A upon sine A is equals to B upon sine B. Substitute the value of A and B. A is 2. Sine of A is 2 by 3. B is 3. We want to find out sine B. Let the cross multiplication करना. What is that? 2 upon 2 by 3 means what? It will become multiplied and the reciprocal. Okay, you will get here 3 by 2, and that is equals to 3 upon sine B. Okay, overall these 2 get cancelled, 3 will get cancelled, and you will get here sine of B is equals to 1, and hence sine of B is equals to 1. The angle must be pi by 2, which is the 90 degree. Next, in triangle ABC, if angle A is equals to 60 degree, B is equals to 3, C is equals to 8, then find A. Okay. Now here we want to find out the side A. By the cosine rule, A square is equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. Here A is equals to 60, B is equals to 3, C is equals to 8. Substitute in this formula. Okay, 3 square means what? 9. 8 square is 64. Minus 2 into 3 into 8, you will get 48. Cos 60 is 1 upon 2. And overall, 73 minus 24, you will get 49. A square is equals to 59. And hence, A is equals to 7. The positive. Now the next. In triangle ABC, AC into cos B minus BC into cos A, and that's equals to. Now here, substitute the value of cos of B and cos of A. Then you will get here the answer. Okay, इथे value substitute करना. Okay, that is a AC into cos B. We'll write here AC AC. The value of cos of B is C square plus A square minus B square upon 2 CA, and the next is a BC into cos of A. The value of cos of A is B square plus C square minus A square, and this divided by 2 times BC. Okay, AC, BC get cancelled, and you will get here C square plus A square minus B square. दोघांच्या डिनोमिनेटरला 2 असणार आहे. इथे मायनस साइन, आतले साइन चेंज होणार, and hence you will get minus B square minus C square and plus A square, this whole divided by. Okay, now plus C square minus C square get cancelled. Next is A square plus A square, you will get 2 times A square. Okay, 2A square minus 2B square, and this divided by 2. And if you simplify, then take the 2 as a common, then 2 will get cancelled, and hence you will get the answer A square minus B square. And hence the option A is the correct one. Next, find the value of sine inverse of 3 by 5 plus cos inverse of 3 by 5. Okay. And here we apply the standard results. Sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is equals to pi by 2. Okay. Result apply करना. It's sine inverse of 3 by 5 plus cos inverse of 3 by 5, that is equals to pi by 2. And therefore sine of pi by 2 is what? Sine of 90, that's equals to 1. इथे आपल्याला आन्सर किती मिळणार? 1. Okay. याची व्हॅल्यू किती? The value of this is equals to pi by 2, and hence sine of 90, that's equals to 1. हा रिझल्ट आपण या ठिकाणी अप्लाय करत असतो. तोच रिझल्ट tan इनवर्स ऑफ x प्लस cot inverse of x साठी देखील असतो. Now the next. In triangle ABC, if angle A is 30 degree, angle B is a 60, then find the ratio of its side. Find out. A is equals to 30 degree, B is 60. We know that A plus B plus C is equals to 180. Therefore, measure of angle C is equals to 90 degree. We know the sine rule. A upon sine A is equals to B upon sine B is equals to C upon sine C. Now we'll substitute the value. A upon sine 30 is 1 upon 2. B upon sine 60 root 3 by 2. And C upon sine 90. Sine 90 is 1. Okay. Now substitute the value. After substituting, we will have the ratio A as to B as to C is equals to 1 upon 2 as to root 3 by 2 as to 1. या सर्व रेशियोला आपण 2 ने मल्टिप्लाय करणार. Then 2 into 1 upon 2 you will get here 1. 2 into root 3 by 2, 2 get cancelled, you will get root 3, and 2 into 1 here 2. And hence the ratio of its sides as are A as to B as to C is equals to 1 as to root 3 as to 2. Okay. Now the next 2 times tan inverse of 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 upon 7 and that's equals to. Okay. पुन्हा इथे आपण तो फॉर्म्युला अप्लाय करणार. 2 times tan inverse of 1 upon 3 by using the result here. Tan inverse of in bracket 1 upon 7. We have here tan inverse of in bracket 2 into 1 by 3 upon 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 plus tan inverse of 1 upon 7, and this equals to tan inverse of 2 by 3 upon 1 minus 1 upon 9 plus tan inverse of 1 upon 7. Okay. And if we simplify this, tan inverse of 2 by 3, that is 8 upon 9 means what? 9 upon 8 plus tan inverse of 1 upon 7. Then you will get here after simplification. 8 to 1 7 2 4 8 and 3 1 9 means what? Tan inverse of 3 by 4 plus tan inverse of 1 upon 7. Okay, upon 7. Again we will apply here tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y, that is 3 by 4 plus 1 upon 7, 1 minus 3 by 4 into 1 upon 7. Then you will get here tan inverse of 21, that is a 25 upon 28 and denominator simplification. Okay, 25 upon 28. Overall you will get here 25 upon 28 to the numerator, that you will get here tan inverse of 1. Okay, and tan inverse of 1 means what? Pi by 4, and hence the option D is the correct one. This is the correct answer. Now the next question. Find the value of cos inverse of cos of 7 pi by 6. Okay. Now again the principal branch of cos inverse lies between 0 to close into 0 to pi. Okay. Cos inverse of cos of 7 pi by 6 is equals to y. Therefore, cos of y is equals to cos of 7 pi by 6. The value of y lies between 0 to pi. Y is equals to 7 pi by 6 does not satisfy this 0 where y lies between 0 to pi. Okay, therefore we'll simplify. 7 pi by 6 कसे लेणार? If we divide, that is a 2 pi minus 5 pi by 6. Okay. Now cos of y is equals to, therefore cos of y is equals to cos of 2 pi minus 5 pi by 6, and that is equals to cos of 5 pi by 6. That is the cos of 2 pi minus theta is equals to cos theta, and hence y is equals to 5 pi by 6, and therefore cos inverse of cos of 7 pi by 6 is equals to 5 pi by 6. This is the answer. त्यासाठी हे तुम्हाला प्रिन्सिपल ब्रांच माहिती पाहिजे प्रत्येक इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शनची. Now the next. In triangle ABC, if angle A is 45, B is 60, then the ratio of its sides are. Okay. As angle A is equals to 45, by using the sine rule, we have here A upon sine of A is equals to B upon sine B is equals to C upon sine C. Okay. Now here A upon sine A means what? Sine of 45 is equals to B upon sine B means what? Sine of 60. Okay. And C upon sine, the angle C is, that is a 180 minus 60. Okay. Therefore, the angle C is 75. Okay. Now here A upon sine 45 is 1 by root 2 is equals to B upon sine 60 root 3 upon 2, and C upon sine of 75. Now we'll find out the value of sine of 75. कशी find out करणार? This can be written as sine of 75 can be written as 45 plus 30, and the simplification is a sine of 45 cos of 30 plus sine of 30 and cos of 45. Substitute the value. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 30 is root 3 upon 2. Next, sine 30 is 1 upon 2. Cos of 45 is 1 upon root 2. And overall, you will have here root 3 plus 1, and this divided by 2. Substitute the value here. That is the C upon root 3 plus 1 upon 2. Okay. Now the next, we simplify this. Then you will have the A has to B has to C. A has to B has to C is equals to 1 upon root 2 has to root 3 upon 2 has to, next is a root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. Now multiply this ratio by 2, then you will get here 2 root 2. You multiply here by 2 root 2, then the ratio will be याला जर 2 root 2 ने आपण मल्टिप्लाय केलं, then you will get here 2 root 2. If you simplify this, then you will have here root 6, and the last is root 3 plus 1, that is a 2 as to root 6 as to root 3 plus 1, and hence the option A is a correct one. Okay, now the next. In triangle ABC, A is 2, B is 3. Sine of A is equals to 2 by 3. Then find sine B. Sine rule इथे apply करना. A upon sine A is equals to B upon sine B. A means what? 2. Sine of A is 2 by 3. If we simplify here, then you will get here, write a simplification. That is 2 upon 1 multiplied and reciprocal होणार तो. Therefore, you will get here 3 by 2 is equals to 3 sine of B. Okay, this 2, 2, 3, 3 will get cancelled, and you will get here sine of B is equals to 1. Okay, and therefore that is nothing but the sine 90. B is equals to pi by 2. Now the next, the principal solution of sine of theta is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Okay, आता sine minus 1 upon 2 म्हणजे कुठे असतं? It's negative in third and the fourth quadrant. Okay, and therefore the required quadrants कोणते असू शकतील? First option नसणार आहे तो इथे. Okay, now what about this? This will be not possible. This is not possible. Then which is a possible? 7 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. Okay, you can see this here. Next, what is the principal value branch of sec inverse of x? Okay, the principal branch of sec inverse of x is a 0 to pi minus pi by 2. त्यामुळे हा चार्ट तुम्ही लर्न करायला पाहिजे. Next, in triangle ABC, again A is equals to 2, B is equals to 3, sine of A is 2 by 3, then find B. Okay, we have completed this type of question. Repeatable. And in this way, we have completed the section A. Okay, या प्रकारे जर तुम्ही सर्व एक्झाम्पल्सचा जर अभ्यास केला, निश्चितच तुम्हाला सेक्शन ए मधले मार्क्स मिळतील. I will see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.